Good morning, everybody. I would like to rotate this object that we can see at an angle 90. But first, I'll create a point about the origin this time around. Don't forget that you can rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now, again, I have my object in place and I've located my point. This time around, I'm rotating about 0, 0, that is when x is 0 and y is 0 at the same time. That is the origin. Okay, before you be able to rotate, you need to have your point of rotation. It is very important. Now I'm going to rotate this object at various angles now, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So let's see. Once you have your point and your object, all you just have to do is to go to the transform tool, click on rotate around the point. Okay, then click your object, then click the point. Immediately a dialog box will come asking whether to maintain it at 45 counterclockwise, which is anti-clockwise, at 45 degrees. If you don't like that, you can change the value of the angle to say 90 degrees. I want 90 degrees now, so I'm going to change that to 90. Okay, this time around I don't want it counterclockwise, I want it anti-clockwise first. I want it clockwise first. Okay, then I say it's okay. So you can see that I have been able to rotate this shape, at about 90 degrees. Okay, which means that if we try to see, which means that the point A, which means that all these line segments will be at angle 90 to themselves. For instance, AB will now be at angle 90 to A prime, B prime. Let's say it is easy for us to move this, but it's not very easy for us to move it now. But there is a way we can do it. Okay, moving them to the point. So if I try to move this, okay, because I couldn't do that one, but this is rotation about 90 degrees. If it is possible for us to just continue to draw line AB, we will see that it will meet the line AB prime. That is the let me shade the object so that we can really see the difference. So let me make it the orange as usual. Okay, if you try to continue the AB of the object to meet the AB of the image, you will see that they will meet at angle 90 degrees. That shows that we have been able to rotate this angle clockwise at angle 90. Okay, we have been able to do that at angle 90. Let me see whether we can also achieve something. Just to confirm that we actually have the 90 there. Let me see. Okay, let's go for measure. Click on measure, for instance. We can confirm one. So what I want to do is I want to click the line that runs from B to E. Okay, and also click the same line that runs from E to another B. Can you see that we have 90 degrees? What do I mean by that? The line that is coming from Y axis up to 0, I clicked on it, which is where I have my B. Then I click the line on the X axis that runs to B prime, and by doing that you're able to see that we have angle 90. That symbol of 90 degrees is already there now. So if you look at it, you can't see it very well now. Okay, So but let's move on. Let's try and rotate the the same shape, that blue shape, the object 90 degrees now, counterclockwise. Again, we already have our shape and our origin. All we just have to do is go for the transform tool. Okay, go for the transform tool. All right, and perform your rotation by clicking rotate about a point. So again, once I've done that, you click on the object, on the point. Okay, then you tell it I want 90 degrees counterclockwise this time around. So 90 degrees counterclockwise. So since it is counterclockwise that I want, I will just leave that one like that and press OK. Click OK. And that, if you look at it now, let me make the new shape. Let me make it green, or say lemon or something. So you can see now we have our shapes. We have the now have them the new shape also at angle 90. How do we know that it is at angle 90? We can do something too. Let's look at our line segment. We have C and D. Let me see whether I can locate another. I'm looking for another angle that will be at. Okay, if I click my angle now, if I click, go for the angle, the measure. Okay, let's go for the measure. You just click the same line segment from two different objects, you get your angle. So let's see whether we can make our 90 degrees now through the measure. Click the first one. Okay, then click the line that is click this line that is having C on it for the green, and do the same thing for the blue objects. Once you do that, you see that it's telling us that we have 90 degrees that is relating them. That is, you have 90 degrees. Let's say we are able to run um, let's say we are able to run, we continue this line. Let's say we're able to continue this line. Okay, and we continue this. Let's say we're able to continue this line, and then we continue this. Okay, but let's just return it. Once you can see the 90 that has appeared there, which shows that if you continue line C1 and D1 upward, okay, that's the line from the CD from green. If you continue it upward, and the DC from the blue, which is the original shape, if you continue them, they will meet at that angle 90 degrees at the coordinates where you have x as -2 and y as +2. They will meet at that point. So which means that on your graph book, with your tracing paper, with your ruler or trace paper, for instance, if you place a ruler on the DC and you're going towards that 2 on the y-axis, okay, you are able to do your put your trace and all that. Then you also do the same thing for the CD on the green image, and you draw the line upward. They will meet at where you have that angle 90, which shows that you have been able to rotate that thing, counterclockwise. Okay, let's do another one. Let's rotate let's try and rotate our first image, okay, at another angle 90. Let's see what happens. Again, we already have our orange now. Our orange now, I want to take it as our new image. I want to form another image from it. So let's see what happens. So again, you go for the transform tool. Let me remove the point here. I don't want that point here there. Okay, so let's say we have Let's go for our transform tool. Before then, let's move so that we can see the object that we want to click on. Okay, go for your transform tool, click on rotate around the point, then go and click your orange object now, which is our new pre-image. We want to use it to form another object. If you click on it and you click on the point at the origin 0,0, for instance, okay, we want it 90 degrees clockwise 90-degree clockwise, and click OK. You can see what we have. So amazing. Let's make it another color so that we will be able to differentiate, what we are doing. Let's make it kind of say purple. Okay, can you see now? So all you need to know whether you have done the right thing at Angle 90 is click any same line. For instance, you could choose to do C and D of the two, okay, or you can choose to do AB from the two, AB from the orange and AB from the purple. So if we go for the AB from the purple and we click measure, you will see that to tell us that they are going to meet at Angle 90. So let's see. Go for measure, click it, and then click on the okay, let's do the one that we can see easily. I can't see this, so let's do BC and BC. So BC from the orange and BC from the purple. Can you see 90 degrees has appeared, which means that when you prolong that line, the BC, and you prolong the BC from the orange, it will meet the BC from the purple, which means that you are able to rotate at angle 90. We have seen that. So what we have learned now is how to rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise, okay, about a point. And in all of these that I've done so far, you are able to see that the shapes have not been changed. The value of the angles and the sizes are the same. So we can say that rotation and reflection are a good example of rigid transformation. That is, changes are taking place but the shapes remain the same. Okay, so I'll stop here for now. Okay, and the next one we shall be talking about is translation.